She's filling in as Arts and Gardening Trustee for a single year, a position she has held before. Please welcome Susan Kenosha.
Don't be so dramatic, Jennifer. We don't even have press.
I know that. I just needed your attention. I've got big news. A woman from the school board was here today.
So?
What did she want?
She said they're going to make us even better. We're getting more teachers, and we're getting more students. And when the new teachers come on, the other teachers can take a break. Maybe they could go on sabbatical and practice their yoga. Or maybe they could go to the Amazon and look for dung beetles.
But we're still going to protest, though. But now we're going to protest things like the dress code and better music for dances. We'll march. We'll stage a sit-in. We'll make more protest signs. We'll go on a hunger strike.
I'm thinking we're going to have a big show. Perhaps we should stage the unsinkable Molly Brown as a metaphor. You know, going down with the Titanic. Oh, but if we're not really sinking, that won't work, will it? Plus, I really don't think we have the ability to save a ship on stage. Oh, let me think. Oh, more students. That means more competition for the good roles. No, I must sacrifice. More students it is. I will organize a welcoming committee. We can have getting to know you parties. We can take all the prospective students around to every class and every program that we have to show how wonderful it is here at our school. Girls, we have it made in the shade. Let's talk about that.
That's a really good idea.
Our new membership recruitment trustee will be part of a whole new effort to find and welcome women to the joys of WUC membership. With fresh ideas and a personal approach, we're sure to see many new faces. She has worn the sweatshirts of 3 different universities during her professional career: the University of Washington, Washington State University, and Antioch University. All have benefited from her organizational and administrative skills. The titles that define her work are Assistant Director to Admissions, Assistant Registrar, and Special Assistant to the Provost, opening an office of fundraising and admissions, Vice President of Development and Communications for Antioch and Seattle. Along the way, she earned her master's degree in psychology and began teaching time management, meeting management, and first-line supervision to city and federal employees. Several years later, the Antioch Chancellor tapped her for a position in Yellow Springs, Ohio, as Vice Chancellor of Development and Communications for the Antioch system. She found herself communicating, this time from Seattle and Palm Springs. Her 2 cats, Mocha and Chai, never knew when they would see her. She is a Seattle native, loves the rain, tells me she even has web feet, a true Seattleite. She was born on Queen Anne Hill and lives there today, about 6 blocks from where she lived as a child. She is delighted to say that her 6 children are successfully launched gainfully employed, and have families of their own. Please welcome our new skilled membership recruitment trustee, Mary Lou LaPierre.
Change is good, especially creative change. You know, Principal Martisich needs support, and I think we should be looking for somebody who can see the big picture. Someone who knows how to run a place like WUC High with experience. Somebody who can figure out how to carry on using positive steps. We need a real hep cat. Not somebody with smog in the noggin.
That's the right idea, babe.
I changed it to Betty.
Who?
Betty. Betty for Dan.
I was just getting used to babe. Oh, it is so hard to keep up with you. How do you keep track of your name when it changes all the time?
Oh, it's easy. Every time I change my name, I get a new library card. I flash it around. It's like my official ID. Not that I can get any teachers to go along with this. Never mind. You are right. We need a leader who is someone everybody will follow. Somebody with real vision. We need someone who can be our guiding light.
Hey, Chorus, let's shine some light on this.
Everywhere I go,
Our new incoming president is not a surprise. We have seen her this past year working with Linda Chapman and the current board, learning the ropes. Patty Weber has already been taking an active role developing the team that will be the 2021 board and will lead us into the future with bold plans and vision. Please welcome Patty Weber.
Now that we know what's really going on, we can have the best year ever.
Well, yeah, I know what I'm gonna focus on, finding a new boyfriend.
What happened to Ronnie?
Turns out he just wasn't the one. He was just only thinking about himself.
I'm going to figure out how to get a Shakespeare classic for the senior play. I'd be a knockout as Cleopatra. Or maybe Lady Macbeth. Off, damn spot!
I'm going to bring real sports to PE. Girls are strong.
We are strong, and we're smart, and we're talented too. But making this school be everything we want it to be is not gonna be easy. Geez, the new school board president is gonna need backup. You dig?
For sure. You know, we really need someone on this board who will make this transformation happen. Someone with real moxie.
Our president-elect is well up to this task. She will provide leadership and direction into the future. She has made and kept friends from her days in junior high, a first job in Denver, friends who go to the Pendleton Roundup, and an all-women's investment club. She has made friends at every turn of the page. Not surprisingly, she is chair of her condo association's social committee. She also keeps up with 12 grandchildren. She tells the story of going with several friends traveling to Ibiza in the Mediterranean to work on their tans before going to a friend's wedding in Copenhagen. The wedding reception was held at a Danish summer palace, and she delivered a Coors beer to Joe Coors, the father of the groom. After that, she made a magical trip traveling alone to Norway and visited relatives there for the first time. Our president-elect was born and raised in eastern Washington. She lived in a mini farm with chores that included moving long sprinkler pipes, mowing a half-acre of lawn. She is accustomed to hard work. She transferred to the University of Washington after beginning her college education at a small school. Initially, she majored in nursing, then changed to health administration. Our new president-elect has wonderful administrative skills developed from her studies for a master's degree and her career in supervising multiple nurses, developing patient protocols and project management. Her studies of psychology and puppetry will help in managing and entertaining her board. Please welcome Marie Anderson.
It's 1957 for Pete's sake. Get in the groove. Oh, did you see the new 17 magazine? The clothes, too cool for school. In the top.
What's this music? This is my favorite song. Turn it on, this song's
Quiet, ladies, quiet. It's good to see you showing an interest in current events. The school board has heard your complaints. We will now allow tailored slacks to be worn to school. It's good to see you appreciating what this grand old school has to offer. But remember, you are ladies destined to be leaders in the community. Please, comport yourselves as such.
Wow, that says something about our power to change and the schools too.
Yes.
Yes, we can make the future what we want it to be. Yes,
We can do anything, and we'll do it with style and dancing!
At the end of any posting party, there are always so many people to thank. And of course, this is going to be no exception. We have people that we want to thank for helping us put on this show. So I think they're down there. We have a little token. Thank you. So, Doris. Doris is responsible for the fact that you can hear us all, which is, most of the time it was a good, very good thing. We thank you, Doris, for all your hours and hours of hard work that helped us to look pretty good. As the close of this performance was greeted by thunderous applause, I'm sure I heard the shouts of, "Author, author." And for that, we must thank Ms. Julie Buck. It is my fervent wish that somewhere out there, a little girl baby will have just been born and her parents will be together and say, "Let's name her Cinnababe." Last but not least, our wonderful director, producer, script editor, Ms. Kimberly Raywood-Millen. Kimberly encouraged, cajoled, at times threatened, and managed to help us shape this into a really fun play. She also, I think, really through a series of well-meant outright lies, convinced some of us that by getting in and staying in our characters, we were engaging in what is known as method acting, thus putting us in the realm of luminaries like Marlon Brando, Marilyn Monroe. So for that, Kimberly
Kimberly, we are in your debt. Yes.
Let's have another round of applause for this. Thank you all so very much. And now I would like the incoming trustees and officers up on the front of the stage, if I may. You may have heard another buzz around town, and it's... Well, no, they can go up there. Yeah, you go. Sorry. I want them to see you. I want them to see you, yes. Well, they gotta get organized pretty quick, I think. So the other buzz around town right now is a little thing called the coronavirus, which acts a lot like the plain old-fashioned flu, except we don't know very much about it, so we're not really sure how to react to it. And the club is very interested in everyone's health and well-being. Listening to what the CDC has to say, we've decided not to have a receiving line today, so we won't be shaking hands and hugging and kissing and all that stuff you usually do. So I'm going to introduce you again to your new board and ask that if you want to congratulate them, do it personally, a tweet, an email, depending on your generation, a written note card or a phone call would do. So starting on that end, we have Mary McDonald, who's doing personal and professional development. Next, we have Susan Kenosha, who's doing arts and gardening. Then we have your incoming president, Marie Anderson. Your programs trustee, Catherine Coonrad. Your traditional events trustee, Julie Buck, who is pretty clever with the pen, so be careful what you say to her. Your pretty soon to be president-elect, Patty Weber. Your membership recruitment trustee, Marie-Lou LaPierre. And your treasurer, Candy Berkshire. This is a wonderful looking group of women, and as of May 20th, when I will see you all back for the annual meeting, they will be your new leadership team, along with some people who are staying from this current year. So thank you to everyone, and thank you, all of you who are volunteering to carry this club forward for another couple years.